Have you ever noticed people like to judge others? Hello, and welcome to today's Weekend Insight. Now, first and foremost, okay, we do not have a role. We shouldn't, should I say, I should say, we shouldn't. We should avoid, even better, we should avoid judging others. The only being that can judge others really is God. We have no we we have no business judging others. Why should we judge others when we ourselves don't like being judged? So we shouldn't. We don't know the situation, we don't know the circumstances, we don't know the reasons why the I don't know what tractor is it's going by, but something is going by. In either case, we have no business judging others. It's not our job. We should leave it up to God. Okay? Now, yeah, it's easy for me to say, right? Like, as if I don't judge others. I judge others, but not in the sense of. I'm trying to justify myself. You know what? I sometimes judge others, but the only way, the only way, the only reason why is to see if if I should stay in the vicinity of this person, right? Because if I choose to stick around with them, then I will become like them. And if I choose to become like them, well, then I cannot. If I choose to hang around and become like them, I have no business, like, blaming them for what I did when I clearly chose to be around them, you know? So I can't really get mad at them for what I did because I chose to stick around. You get what I mean? But in any case, so whenever we find ourselves judging others, I would call Adonai, right? The master in that sense. Alright? Because clearly you've lost control when you're judging others. Well, I mean, I tend to shy away from it, but when I do, and it's not because of, well, they are not a good fit for me. If I'm judging others with malintent behind what I'm doing, basically it's the intent with which you're doing it. If you are judging others with the intent of being mean, then I would call Adonai because it's not my place. And who am I to judge? I would not know, right? And I myself have found myself in situations where I've been judged. Okay, judged because I didn't work fast enough, judged because I didn't jump on a situation, judged because of the fact that I didn't dress the part, judged because of the fact that I was acting funny, judged because of the fact that I was not in my right mind, right? And so I know the reasons why all those things happened because I was hit by a car, because I had some neurons that weren't firing and wiring the same way as they would if I was a normal, like, 36-year-old or a normal 25-year-old or what have you, right? And so, and because of my very distinct life experience, I have understandings that other people don't have. And because of that, I am automatically demanded to be of a higher caliber because I know better. You know, you cannot be displeased with someone who doesn't know better. They just don't know. They didn't know. You can't judge someone because they didn't have that knowledge. But I have that knowledge, and it is not my, and it is against what I know to judge others. Who am I to judge? I was potty trained twice in one lifetime. There was a reason for my second potty training, and it was justifiable. But to be quite honest with you, can I judge others? I can't, because just because I know why I was potty trained twice in one lifetime doesn't mean I know why someone else is doing what they're doing. So it's not my place. The only entity's place it is to judge is either judge because they have the credentials, and God. Okay, so even above judges is God. Okay, so my question, other than the fact that we must call upon Adonai to bring some order in the court, let's see what scripture card is best going to assist us in staying the course of judging only ourselves, right? So I'm using scripture cards for this. I put the mic down so I can shuffle. Please, God, angels, and guide anyone from the highest good who has a message for my viewers and I. Please come forward and share what scripture card is going to best assist us in keeping our nose to ourselves, in assisting us to shy away from judging others, because we don't know their circumstance, we don't know their situation, we have no idea. Oh, well, there we have it. We got two. First card is Psalm Book 90, verse 2, okay, which says, before the mountains were born, you were brought forth the whole... Before the mountains were born, or you brought forth the whole world. From everlasting, the everlasting you are. From everlasting to everlasting you are God. Before the mountains were born, or you brought forth the whole world, from everlasting to everlasting, you are God. So basically, it is not our place to judge others, because we did not do that much in our lifetime. We can't necessarily judge, is what this is saying. We didn't create the world. We didn't create we can only help grow what we have created. So if you're parents, and you've created children, well, you can help guide your children, is basically what this is saying. And the second scripture card is Matthew book 7, verse 21, which says, not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter, Lord, end of parentheses, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but only the one who does the will of my Father who is in heaven. So, this is what Jesus said, right? And Jesus basically said, the only way that you're coming in to heaven is if you do what God asks. And God does not necessarily want us to judge. It is not our place to judge. We have no right judging, other than if we are judges, like that we have gained the right to judge a law. If we are lawful judges, even those, we don't know all the story behind it, but if we are trained to be judges and we do what we should do, what is up on my voice? And we are doing what we need to do, then it should be fine. But we have no place if it is not our job, and if it is not in a court, and it is not in regards to people that we have to raise or something that we have created ourselves, it is not our place to judge it. We are not God. Okay? We are made in the image of God, but we are not God. So my question is, what permission do you give yourself and why? Ponder that.